Sweet Baby Inc. is filled with some of the worst people in the video game industry, and it's sad to see the influence they've gained in only a few short years, but recently, a compiled list of all the games they've worked on popped up on Steam, and there were Sweet Baby employees trying to get it banned and trying to get the user banned, but hilariously enough, it has blown up, going in only a couple of days to 64,000 followers, and these employees have now realized the damage they've done to their company and are deleting their threads on the topic. I have a few things to show off, but before we get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, follow me on social media, and consider supporting through Patreon or through YouTube memberships. Now, I did actually previously cover the Sweet Baby Inc. employees melting down over this list, but now they're actually walking back on it, realizing the damage that they've done to their company and are deleting their threads. But I wanted to start off with this Niche Gamer article. It says Sweet Baby employees have incited a harassment campaign against a Steam curator. Individuals who work with Sweet Baby Inc. have begun a harassment campaign against the creator of the Sweet Baby Inc. detected Steam curator. They said things like the Steam curator harassment group Sweet Baby Inc. detected is led by this person, and then they tag them. Here's them trying to be slick so they don't get reported. Even with the discriminatory language filed off, the group itself still fails the code of conduct, which is not true because in no way did this Steam curator, Cabrutus Rambo, post anything about attacking the employees or trying to get these games banned. Like, he did not do that in any way, shape, or form. But of course, they are going on social media. Chris Kindred, one of the narrative designers at Sweet Baby, trying their best to get this list banned because they are offended by it, because they are upset with the fact that people are calling out their BS, that people do not want to support this company and the things that they are doing and how they are damaging the video game industry. I mean, this is the finest example of the Streisand effect I've seen in a while, and I mean a very long time. The comedy just writes itself because after employees like this posted, the list absolutely blew up. As you can see, Sweet Baby Inc. detected is currently sitting at 63,667 followers, and to top it off, there of course is a group, and it currently has 23,723 members. Look at the in-game and the online in-game. In chat, 637, which by the way is more than the average Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League player count now. But this is hilarious to see. I mean, of course, this could just up and disappear. Sadly, if Valve decides to take action and actually listen to these Sweet Baby Inc. employees, because Valve is listed as a client on their website, so they might find some random reason to ban them, and I truly hope not, because it's clear that many people are supportive of this list and of this group and do want to steer clear of Sweet Baby Inc., which of course I highly recommend that you follow this list. It will be linked in the description and the pinned comment, but I hope that this gets to 100,000 followers in the next few days. I mean, in only 2.5 days it's reached 63,000. I definitely think it's possible, but the fact that they want to ban this makes absolutely no sense, because shouldn't they be proud of the work they've done? If they were at all confident in the service they provided, their response should have and would have been, we were indeed involved in all of these games. Thanks for the free advertising. But it seems like they know that this could potentially stop companies from wanting to work with them if gamers do start actively avoiding games because they were involved in them. Of course, Sweet Baby Inc. is filled with some of the most insufferable people in the video game industry, and that is why we are constantly calling them out on this channel and on social media in general. But of course, it's just never simply, I don't like this list, and moving on. As you can see, first of all, Sweet Baby is actually trending in gaming on X right now with 33,000.4 posts, but They are actually sending their goons to attack this pro-consumer community. Some of the threads have been deleted, some of them are still here, but as you can see, there are people saying things like, if you are against Sweet Baby Inc., you're a racist. Let's diffuse the situation. I know this group claims it isn't trying to kill Sweet Baby Inc., but this is exactly what will happen if you don't stop now. Ooh, boo-hoo, cry me a river and float upstream. I don't really care about what happens to Sweet Baby because in only a few short years they have negatively affected the video game industry and projects in general, and I personally do not want to support this company. I do not like this company. They're saying not all Sweet Baby Inc. employees are as unreasonable as that one random person on Twitter. There were several Sweet Baby Inc. employees who have posted on social media trying to get this group taken down. And yeah, I mean, obviously not all of the employees are as unreasonable as some of the narrative directors and designers and consultants that have been very vocal on social media, but unfortunately for the maybe half decent people at Sweet Baby, those individuals still negatively affect your company, and because you are part of that company and they are a narrative consultation company, I still don't support your job because I don't think that we need consultation companies who look over how much diversity and inclusivity developers are putting in games and telling them to change their products if it doesn't meet their, their standards. Yes, it is also the company's fault for hiring them, but Sweet Baby should not exist in general. Here's a thread titled, if you are against SBI, you are racist. And of course, they copy and paste Sweet Baby Inc.'s About Us. And it says SBI is only dedicated in the story part of a game. They don't work on the gameplay. So my question for the anti-SBI people is why you think SBI ruins games. Isn't gameplay the important part of a game after all? Yes, the gameplay is extremely important, but it's 50% of the battle because if you have a god-awful story and it is a story-focused game, then yes, you could have good gameplay, but it will not completely save the experience. So yes, gameplay is important, and Sweet Baby does not work on gameplay, but that doesn't matter because they are still affecting stories, and you still have to have good stories in games like Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and Spider-Man 2, and all of the games that they have ultimately forced their agendas into. And like I mentioned, hilariously enough, these employees are now in damage control mode because they are deleting the tweets showing their efforts to cancel the Sweet Baby Inc. detected Steam group. I obviously hope that this group is not touched, it does not get taken down, and I hope that this list forevermore will be on Steam. It will be interesting to see, of course, like I mentioned, Valve is on their, cooperated with list. They have done some games in conjunction with each other. We don't know exactly which is mighty suspicious, but it'll be interesting to see if Steam ends up finding a bizarre reason to take this group and this list down. I genuinely hope not, but it will be linked in the description. I'll be keeping my eye on this and the Sweet Baby Inc. employees who have been melting down, but for now, that's all that I really had to discuss in this video. Let everyone know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this, give it a like, and if you didn't, give it a dislike. I appreciate your support either way, but I will talk to you all again in the next video really soon.